Okay.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that. Keep out of...
Two tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Shite.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
It's usually best to leave the beginning of the game for last. So this area was designed in the advanced stages of development. The idea here was to convey a rundown, bleak farmer's town that suffers from the iron rule of a local warlord. Redrick is the name, whose hall lies nearby, and it's also its own adventure area. Here in Gilded Vale, it was important to give a glimpse of how bad things really were in this world right away. So I made sure to design the layout in such a way that the tree with the hanging bodies became one of the first things to appear in view when you first arrived to town. Another important buildings to introduce you included an inn, because you need an inn somewhere at the start of an RPG, that's just expected. places to shop and tinker like the blacksmith and the mill, and also places that would illuminate background history like the ruins of the Othasian temple, which figures in the general narrative that we constructed in the area's quests and characters.
Okay. Oh, that guy's talkable. We're gonna check him right after we get some shrooms. Shrooms. Shrooms are good for you. Well, the creator commentary is quite interesting.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
What the? Okay. Let's see. More veggies. So farmer and either possibly former soldier or somebody who turned tricks basically for a piece of cash or coin more precisely. Well, this place looks interesting if nothing else. No, I can't talk to the cows like in certain older MMOs. RPGs, pardon. Then again, we're not really a druid, so not too surprised about that one. Just making sure we got a lay of the land. Oh shite. That looks like a fight.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
Roll now.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I. I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service. I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here? In Gwithan Ruins? Oh, Plateaus can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. Half the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there? You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday. An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale. Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately. Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
What the hell? Okay, so we have a somewhat rogue. Okay. Let's see about this guy. What the hell are you? Yep, definitely mage. Which means, yeah, that. And some athletics wouldn't hurt. I'm gonna go with this. Or what? Heart of the Swarm I read here. Okay. This one should do actually, or possibly this one. No, this one. I don't know how much people are like, no, you idiot, don't do that. But me being me, may as well try everything in fucking imaginable, pardon, not imaginable. Okay. Let's save after that nice little bout.
There's a couple of jokes in here about the inn's previous owner having disappeared, you might note, and that grew out of our never hearing back from the inn backer. It's all meant in good fun, of course. I had a little poster in my office of the old promo art for Baldur's Gate 3, and while we were thinking of names for this place, they started using the Black Hound as a placeholder, thinking that it wouldn't stick. It ended up getting the thumbs up, and Josh Sawyer asked Art to implement the poster image as a stained glass window on the lower floor. The dog upstairs actually came later. Once we started assigning locations to the various pets, the placement for the black dog seemed fairly obvious.
Just say the word.
Gods keep you.
That beard though. Okay.
Not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Ready when you are.
Well, we have a mage and we have a priest. Time to see if we can find some fighters. Fairly interesting. Should we ever require those? Or just out of vague curiosity. Okay. Let's take a look around some more. Sounds like they're having a wee bit too much fun over there. Here. But actually we are nearing 30, so we best leave it off here now, gents, and continue next time, hopefully getting ourselves a couple of fighters to basically be the damage soaks, so I no longer have to be the default idiot that gets slapped around. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and buff the